Welcome to Tuesday Update. Hey, this past Sunday was really good. About 30 parishioners here from St. Pius who went down to Sacred Heart to celebrate the Vietnamese New Year. We've been invited down, so that was really good. We got a chance to learn a little bit about the Vietnamese culture, and we were warmly welcomed by the Sacred Heart community. And Josh Kay, our youth minister, came down. He talked, invited some of the Sacred Heart kids to join our kids for some of the summer programs that we're going to be doing. So that was really a win-win this weekend, and we really enjoyed it. Hey, also this past weekend, we had several of our families come over to our new babysitting room, our Fatima room, and we blessed the room, we blessed the crucifix, and we showed them the Elizabeth room, which is for any nursing moms that want to be able to be in there, you can watch Mass on the live stream. And that was a really good week. Again, it's for those 18-month-old to 3-year-olds. You're always welcome to bring your kids there. They're certified babysitters. They've been through background checks. And you can register online for that or just show up at that 10 o'clock Mass. And they'll be glad to take care of your kids so you get a chance to maybe have 45 minutes to be able to really pray at Mass. Hey, this coming weekend is a big weekend. It's our school open house. It's from 11 to 1 this Sunday. And I'm going to ask our principal, Matt Rosinski, to tell you a little bit more about it.
Hello, St. Pius parishioners. I'd like to invite you all to our open house on January 29th from 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. I'd like to invite any parents, grandparents, or even any parishioners who want to see our awesome school. We'll have lots of information for you, and we'll be starting in the parish hall after our 10 a.m. Mass. Looking forward to seeing you there.
Adult confirmation classes. So sometimes people, they get baptized Roman Catholic, they maybe receive their first communion or not, but they never got around to confirmation. And we have a program. It's going to start February 1st. It's about 7 Wednesday evenings, 7:30 p.m. to 8:30 p.m. And so if you or somebody you know never got around to confirmation, it doesn't matter why, just let us know. We'll get you in that class, learn a little bit about the faith, learn about what confirmation is, and then when the bishop comes here in March, we'll get you confirmed. So give us a yell if we can be of help to that. I mentioned to you before that one of the real keys to St. Pius is having a real large active base for volunteers. And so we're going to be having our Jump-In Sunday. That's going to be coming up on February 4th to 5th. After all the Masses, we'll have some tables out of existing ministries. And we really do need to reload on some of our ministries. I think with COVID, a lot of people kind of retired from volunteering, so we need to revamp that up again. And so maybe you'd come take a look at those ministry tables, see what might be a fit. This coming Sunday, you're going to have a little brochure in your pew to take home and maybe look through there and see, what maybe could you help our parish with. And think about that. We will have some tables there. Sometimes people are busy enough they can only do one event a year. We'll have a table there called our once a year table. We're also going to have a plug me in table. Maybe you want to help and you're willing to help whatever needs to be done. You go to that plug me in table. We'll get you something that we need help with. So think about doing that. We're going to have a raffle for anybody who signs up. We're not afraid of bribery around here. So if you sign up, we'll get you into a raffle. And I'm going to ask Fran Matutak. Fran's one of our volunteers. I'm going to ask her, what she's involved with and why she got involved.
I'm involved with the wedding ministry, the baptism ministry, welcome committee. I deliver welcome bags, and most recently the senior activity events. I retired a couple years ago, and I had a great need to give back. I felt like I was so fortunate. I'm like, I need to give back. It sounds like a lot, but I'm really not overwhelmed. I'm not here all the time. It's so fun to meet everybody. It's people that I might see in the parish, but I've never had the opportunity to meet them. It's fun, I feel good if I can make somebody else feel good. Yeah, I enjoy it. It's just a nice feeling. It's a great way to meet people because there's really a lot of great people in the parish.
Well, the Super Bowl is coming up on February 12th. No Giants in the Super Bowl, but there's still going to be a Super Bowl. And of course, we have our pre-Super Bowl party. We call it our Super Freeze. It's going to be on February 12th. It's 1 to 4. It's a lot of fun. If you've never been to it, you ought to come. It's for all ages. We've got lots of good food. There's fun activities. We'll play a little football out for some of the older kids outside. And so think about doing that. You can go to you can register online. That helps us just to know how much food to get, huh? So if you can register online if you're coming, and if you might be willing to volunteer for a little something, you'll have an opportunity on that online to check a box and help us. And I'm always very, very proud of this parish and what you give to those who are disadvantaged. And the Sacred Heart food collection, you always do a wonderful job. That really helps those people in North Albany who have food insecurities. And we always, your Code Blue collection this past weekend did a great job on that. We give that to some of our homeless folks who need a little boost. So thanks for doing that. And speaking of disadvantaged, helping who are disadvantaged, our seniors this past week made blankets. And we're going to bring those down to the Skylar Inn shelter down there. And that's a kind of a little, there's families there that are transitioning to permanent housing. And so they'll appreciate that. And again, thanks for doing that. Our little thought for the week is following Jesus is always right, but not always convenient. Following Jesus is always right, but not always convenient. So look forward to seeing you this weekend. We got the Beatitudes. They're some of the most beautiful parts of the scripture, the Beatitudes. We'll be talking about those this weekend. So have a good week.